We're standing at Custom House in Cape Town this morning. It's just after 6 a.m. and refugees and asylum seekers are already starting to queue. Unfortunately, many of these refugees and asylum seekers will be turned away after the Department of Home Affairs made the decision to close the Refugee Reception Office in Cape Town in 2012. That left thousands of refugees in Cape Town high and dry, forced to travel all the way to Port Elizabeth or Pretoria just to renew their permits. The Legal Resource Centre and the Scalabrini Centre took Home Affairs to court, and after a long battle in December 2017, the Supreme Court of Appeal ordered the department to open a new facility by the end of March 2018. More than a year later, and the centre has still not reopened.
You need a valid permit in order to access bank services. Sometimes people experience difficulty in accessing healthcare as a result of an expired permit. There's have been some reports out foreign nationals' children in schools, and if you are undocumented, there is a barrier there. There's also the impact in terms of finding employment. If you have to leave work on a month-to-month or even a 6-monthly basis in order to go and stand in a queue, and you're not guaranteed that you will get that permit renewed on that day that you stand in the queue, it might take 3 or more days standing in that queue.
While the legal battle continues, it is the lives of refugees like Ramadan Forster that are impacted directly.
Look me now I'm 12 years in South Africa. I don't have any documents. It's very difficult to stay out document, especially it's not your country. Like 2 years ago I was getting sick. It was very dangerous for me to go to hospital, no document. Last year I get robbery in my place. There's still a lot of things. I can't open case, no document. Things like that is very difficult to live. You can get any accident in the road, die. Nobody can know you, where you come from. You can die, you can get shooting. There's a lot of crime. So it's difficult to stay. You can't stay out, no document. It's very big problem.
So what does happen to asylum seekers who arrive in Cape Town?
At the moment, the places where you are able to be a newcomer and apply for asylum would be the Musina Refugee Reception Office, the Pretoria Refugee Reception Office, the Durban Refugee Reception Office, and the Port Elizabeth Refugee Reception Office. However, there are barriers in terms of people even getting access. So sometimes as a newcomer, you are issued with an appointment date or slip. And we have had some reports of people being issued with slips that give them an appointment date for their application up to the end of this year. So it's more than 6 months in advance. So that person remains, in legal terms, undocumented until they have been able to apply. Often people have to renew that permit 1 month, 3 months, 4 months, or 6 months in 6-month intervals. And sometimes that means traveling back to that original office of application to renew that permit.